To create a matching assessment question within a Schoology assessment, you need to first make sure you're in your Schoology course. And I've already created a sample test assessment here, so I'm going to go ahead and open that back up. Make sure you're on the Questions tab up here at the top. And over on the left, you're going to click on the Matching Question Type button. The very first step is going to be your question setup. This is where you're going to add your questions and the prompts and the possible answers to that. Now that I have my question and my prompts and my possible answers, I'm ready to go into the correct answer setup. Keep in mind now that I have my questions set and my prompts entered and my possible answers entered, now I can go on to the correct answer setup. If you happen to have needed more than 4 prompts, then that's not a problem. You can just continue to click on the prompts add button down here at the bottom. Same thing with the options as well. So now that we have those set up, I'm going to come down to my correct answer setup, and I'm going to go through here and I'm going to drag the correct answers next to each prompt. Now that you have that available, one of your options down here is duplicate responses. And when you click on that, it's going to add the same responses down here at the bottom. Now you might wonder why that's there, but if you have a situation to where you have a lot of different prompts, but maybe only 4 possible answers, rather than typing those answers out over and over, you can continue to just duplicate the responses and fill them up in there. So it's going to save you time. The next option down here, you need to choose your scoring type. If you have exact match selected, that means that your students will either receive 100% of the points or 0% of the points. If they get one of these matching wrong, then they will not receive any points for this question. If you would like for them to get partial match for the ones that they got correct, make sure you change that to partial match as well. There is a penalty score option over here to the right. This is optional. It gives you a little bit more control on how much marks off for each incorrect answer. And if you want to learn more about that, there's some great click sheets on Schoology support about how that formula works. Then at the bottom you have your option for your author notes as you do before, and the ability to add learning objections to this question. Once you are completely done, you can hit save.